Happy February, everyone! And it is also Setsubun today. So Setsubun marks the final day of winter here in Japan. And Setsubun actually means like seasonal divide. And we celebrate with a bean scattering ceremony both at the shrine and at home. And we also now do this thing where we eat an ehomaki, which is like a thick-ass sushi roll facing the lucky direction of the year. This year, the lucky direction, I believe, is south-southeast. We're at my Obachan's house. We are just about ready to head to the shrine. I have my Oni in my hair, and I also have a little Oni mask for Irie as well. I dressed her up in her little Okuizuma outfit, and yeah, she is not happy about that. Oni kawaii! いいかも。いいかも。So here we are at our shrine where they hold an annual bean throwing ceremony. The beans here are blessed by the high priest, and you can either buy some before the ceremony begins or wait to catch a bunch for free during the throwing phase. And here's Irie with her little baby Oni mask. And okay, let me just say, this ceremony takes forever. Setsubun is for some reason a huge deal at our shrine. They do multiple rituals throughout the day to ward off bad spirits and welcome the new lucky direction of the year, and then it finally concludes in the bean throwing. I did not partake this year since I was holding Irie, but my Obachan is actually a part of this ceremony, so she always brings home a bunch of beans for everyone so we can also throw them at home. And these say yakuyoke mame, as in beans that prevent bad events from happening. Are you ready for mamemaki? Irie's the Oni! Mamemaki, kaishi! Yeah! Okay, ready? I know, I'm sorry. Oni wa soto! Fuku wa uchi! Oni wa soto! Alright, and then, this is so sad, we have to pick it up. Oh, my knees hurt. Alright, okay, we're done. It is finally dinner time, and we are gonna eat the ehomaki, but we also have to eat a number of beans that correspond to our age, which is kind of a lot. So now I have to figure out the lucky direction this year, which is south-southeast. So it is right here. All right, we have to face that way and eat the ehomaki. Itadakimasu! Okay, it's finally not as windy, so hopefully I can get through this. But today we are in Kawazu celebrating the Kawazu Sakura Matsuri. So Kawazu Sakura is a special type of sakura tree that is an early blooming sakura tree, and they generally are in full bloom around mid to late February. Whoa! Oh no, it's so windy! 聞こえるかな? The sakura are about 75 to 80% bloomed right now, and I feel like this is kind of the perfect time to go, but I underestimated how many people were going to be here, and I underestimated the wind factor. Not that I could have known that beforehand. This will be Irie's first sakura viewing ever, although she's asleep again. Hopefully we can get some nice pictures though. Also, since it is a matsuri or festival, there are a bunch of street vendors, so we get to have some festival food. So other than Fujisan, Kawazu Sakura are Shizuoka's pride and joy. It is native to this very town in Shizuoka called Kawazu. And there's actually a really simple story behind it. So there was, I believe he was a merchant that lived in Kawazu that would have to climb over a mountain forest to get to the other town. And every time he would do it, he would see that there were early blooming sakura in the middle of like the mountain forest. So one year he decided to take some and bring it back to Kawazu and plant it all over the place. And lo and behold, the following year they all bloomed super early, and nobody knew about early blooming sakura until then because they were only deep in the mountains. But yeah, that is how all of this happened. Oh my god! No! Kawaii! I'm also starting to lose my hair right here. No, I tried so hard to hide my bald spots, but the wind is just exposing me. Ah! Oh, my poor hairline. We finally got it! Street food! This is meat wrapped onigiri sticks. It wasn't as pretty as I wanted it to be. It's a little sweet. Oishii kebab. Mori mori kebab. 美味しそうです。美味しいですよ。Not yet. It's so big. And it's still hot. It's like hot. Yay. Itadakimasu. Ooh. So I'm actually on a mission today. There is a dried fruit stand that I really want to go to, and it's like kind of famous. They have really delicious soft dried fruit there. Like they're basically like giant raisins, but they're apples and pineapples and strawberries. They have like dried strawberries. It's so delicious. That was a very successful first Sakura viewing with Airi. Alright, so the craziest thing about Kawazu that we just realized today is how close it is to Shimoda, which is where the beaches are. And the weirdest thing, it is only 3 minutes away from our favorite pho place that like we obviously never get to go to until it's summertime when we go to the beaches. But yeah, it was only like just a few blocks down, so we're gonna have pho tonight. Yay! I don't know why I didn't realize how close Kawazu was to the ocean. Dried fruits I was talking about from the dried fruit lady. This is an apple and it's so yummy and soft and sweet. It's delicious. I also got a bag of strawberries, and I know this is hard to see, but yeah, each of these are just like whole strawberries. So good. And I also got a box of the Sakura taiyaki as an omiyage for my family. There are 5 that come in this box. How cute! Good morning! kiss on the camera. Mwah. So here's my breakfast today. It is an oatmeal banana peanut butter loaf. I did add a little bit of chocolate on top that I had left over from Valentine's Day, but it is so ridiculously easy to make and delicious. I made it in like 10 minutes last night, just popped it into the oven, and then yeah, now you have breakfast. Here is the recipe if you want to give it a try. I'm also going to slice a piece and give it to Mike as well. Oh my god. It's so bad. Look at how much hair I've lost. This is so scary. I mean, it grows back, but like, oh no! At least it's somewhere I can kind of hide it. Like if I do this, you can't really tell. But, and this side isn't nearly as bad. No, it's pretty bad. Wow! I know. Irie, help! You're losing hair. I'm losing hair. This is just... Ichigo. Same. Ichigo. Strawberry. Strawberries are red. Ichigo wa akai yo. Akai. Ichigo. Strawberries are red. Bananas are yellow. Bananas are yellow. Banana wa kiiro. Kiiro da yo. Okay, I just got done shooting a segment for my other video, and while my hair and makeup is still intact, I thought I would fill you in on what has been going on this week. So we're trying to get to the root of Irie's eczema, and also because I want to stop giving her topical steroids, and we are trying to not breastfeed her this week and only give her formula because there's a chance that she is reacting to something that I'm eating that's coming through in my boob juice. Like my own daughter might be allergic to me, which if that's the case, it's really, really sad. I was born a preemie, so I had a mess load of issues when I was an infant, and one of the major problems was that I was allergic to breast milk. So I'm very afraid that I passed that down to her. So not only is that just frustrating and sad in and of itself, but it's also very time consuming because I still have to maintain my supply. So I have to pump like every 4 hours, and it takes a solid 30 to 45 minutes per session because, I don't know, my boobs are bad. So yeah, this week is just magic. So today my mom and aunt are here to help me set up my ohinasama or hinaningyo, which are the traditional Japanese dolls we display for Girls' Day, which is always on March 3rd. You have to set the dolls up in mid-February and put the dolls away on March 4th or superstitious nonsense happens. Since we moved to the States when I was only 3, we never brought over my ohinasama set because, as you can see, it's way too large and ridiculous, so I'm actually very unfamiliar with it. But my family kept my set pristine for over 30 years, so I'm going to pass them down to Irie this year. So Hinamatsuri or Girls' Day is a Shinto celebration to honor the daughters in our family, and the dolls represent a Heian-era traditional wedding. Displaying them is basically a prayer that hopes for a very auspicious life for them. It's very intricate, and every little piece and placement is meaningful. And here is a photo from my first Hinamatsuri with the same dolls on display in the background.